Despite having had a fantastic first half of the season with Paris Saint-Germain, Neymar and Brazil were heartbroken in the World Cup as they could not bring the trophy home to Brazil, and it left Neymar yet again on the international stage disappointed. Now returning back to PSG, with former teammate Lionel Messi in the form of his life as of recently, and Kylian Mbappe still wanting to be the star man at PSG, Neymar looks for a new club. What's up guys, let's talk football here, and today we look at where Neymar can go after PSG. Neymar wants to leave PSG, point blank period. The former Barcelona forward has reportedly been put up for sale by the French giants as they look to get his huge salary off their books. Christophe Gautier's side have already begun looking for the Brazilian's replacement and have sounded out Barcelona forward Ousmane Dembele. According to reports, PSG listened to offers last summer, but their asking price of 150 million put many suitors off. However, they are said to have lowered it now, and it is suggested that he could be available for as little as 50 million.
Sorry, what?
With these reports, 3 Premier League clubs have emerged as possible destinations for Neymar. Mega-rich Newcastle United, Chelsea, and Manchester City are all set to be interested in the 30-year-old. Although PSG will hear offers for him this month, a deal in the summer is said to be more likely nevertheless. It looks like the world's most expensive player could be on the move. Neymar, who is under contract until 2025, arrived in France in 2017 after PSG splashed out 200 billion to land the attacker from Barcelona. The 30-year-old has played a huge role in PSG's domestic success, although the Champions League still eludes them. Neymar has also had his fair share of injury issues, but only penned a fresh deal with the club back in 2021. But now, according to various reports, Liga giants are willing to sell on the cheap. However, as I said before, it's not the price that they're looking at, it's the exorbitant wage bill. The Brazilian reportedly earns a mammoth 606,000 per week, so any buying club will have to take that into account. Saying that, the forward remains one of the world's top talent, so bringing him into the Premier League would be a huge win for whoever eventually wins the race. However, it will come at a significant cost salary-wise and could throw up a FFP issue. During his 6 seasons at PSG, Neymar has scored an impressive 115 times and registered 73 assists in 165 appearances. The attacker has also lifted an astounding 4 Ligue 1 titles and 2 French League Cups, along with leading PSG to their first Champions League final in 2020. He has also been in sensational form this season. In 21 games under Christophe Galtier, he has notched 15 goals and 13 assists. With still only being 30 years old, although it is up there in terms of footballing age, we see players nowadays playing up until the 37 to at least a high level. So Neymar still has a couple years in the tank at a world-class level. So let's take a look at the 3 clubs I mentioned, starting off with Chelsea. It seems this transfer window, Chelsea have gone after a younger approach, seeing that the future of the club is more important to Potter and the board than anything in the now. Chelsea don't look that great this season, and Neymar can't be appealed to a club that is currently in 10th place in the Premier League. So if they have any chance of getting him, a higher finish is must. Neymar will probably not settle for anything less than Champions League and borderline Europa League if he really has his eyes set on Chelsea, but they're gonna have to win him over with a ludicrous salary and a good finish in the top 6 of the table. It's no questioning that Potter is a brilliant manager, and with Neymar he could do wondrous things. However, the young route that Chelsea are taking right now seems that they want to find players that they can fit into the future. Having players who are experienced like Thiago Silva is always good and all, but having too many of them could be a problem for Chelsea. But at the end of the day, who wouldn't take Neymar at the age of only 30? And Chelsea do struggle in scoring goals and being creative, despite the signing of Raheem Sterling. So he could be a great veteran addition to the front line, if Chelsea managed to get him. Next up is probably the one I'm most excited for, is Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle already have Allan Saint-Maximin, so he will probably have to move to the right wing, or Neymar can slot behind the striker. Regardless of position, Neymar would thrive in the Premier League in this Newcastle side. They're so fluent, so creative on the ball, and the goals they score keep getting better and better every game. The results they're putting together is definitely impressive, and they can keep this run of form up towards the end of the season and even secure a Champions League spot. There is also a secret clause that potentially Ronaldo could join them if they do enter the Champions League. So having Neymar and Ronaldo going to next season with Champions League football and a fresh new Premier League season ahead of them, they could be serious title challengers. It's really exciting time to be a Newcastle fan, to be honest. And again, money-wise, there's no problems. As we all know, Newcastle are the richest club in the world. And finally, the least likely option out of the 3, in my opinion, is Manchester City. Neymar isn't really a system player, and that's the biggest thing, and Pep Guardiola's side. You need to be able to fit into some sort of system. Neymar is more of a give me the ball and I'll do whatever I need to do with it, maybe do a solo run or link up with the striker for a 1-2. He's definitely not a player that Pep Guardiola could get into his system currently at Manchester City. But there's no question that seeing him, Erling Haaland, and whoever Pep decides to play on the right, be it Phil Foden, Riyad Mahrez, or Jack Grealish, would be an electric and possibly the best front 3 in the world. Neymar would be amazing in the Premier League, no matter what club he goes to. However, in my personal opinion, Newcastle or Chelsea are the two biggest clubs you should look at out of the three. PSG do certainly have their hands full in this summer transfer window, with a lot of players going out of contract. But if they could get Neymar's wage bill off their hands, they can definitely make some moves as well. Let us know in the comments down below. Where do you think Neymar will go this summer? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.